What is up, guys? It is Kenny, and today we're going to be talking about the Hufflepuff Common Room. We're going to talk about the Hufflepuff Common Room mainly because we got to see the other three Common Rooms, but not the fourth. So the fourth one is that we didn't get to see because we saw Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, and Slytherin was the Hufflepuff, as with the title of the video. And the reason why we didn't get a seat, even though it was all mapped out and all the ideas were set in place, was because J.K. could not figure out how to make it mesh well with the story. So it was actually scrapped. She'd want to make us go there, but we didn't end up getting there. We learn that it is near the kitchens the night that Harry and Cedric are pulled out of the Goblet of Fire. After it is deemed that Harry must compete in the in the Triwizard Tournament, Cedric goes one way down towards the kitchens, as it said, and Harry goes up to the celebration in the Gryffindor Common Room. Hufflepuff's Common Room is down by the kitchens, as I just mentioned. But it actually makes a lot of sense because Helga Hufflepuff had a large amount to do with the kitchens in Hogwarts. She brought in all the house elves, she made all the recipes that they're still using today. Wow. And she even came up with the way that the meals would transfer from down on the tables up to the Great Hall to be eaten. But if you go past the kitchens, what you'll end up seeing in a little dark corner, a little bit Slytherin-y there, is a stack of barrels. The barrel 2 from the bottom, middle on the second row, will open if you tap out the rhythm Helga Hufflepuff. I'm not actually sure how that would go. Like, is it like Helga Hufflepuff or something like that? I don't have a lot of rhythm, so I couldn't actually get into it, and it's never actually mentioned in any of the books how to do it. This is just something that I pulled off Pottermore. And I don't think it's ever been quite mentioned exactly how this works. So it's all speculation. I guess as long as you can make it sound good and do it every time. But there is a security device to make sure that non-Hufflepuffs enter the common room, and that is if you mistap or get the rhythm wrong, you're actually doused with vinegar from the barrels, which is another food item which ties in really well with the fact that Hufflepuff is supposed to be the one that brought in all the food items. Even looking at her item that she's known for, like the cup, another like drink or food vessel. So Hufflepuff is very much food orientated, but I don't think that's quite everything to do with her. But just looking at it this way, provided you're actually make it into the Hufflepuff common room, you have some sort of talent for tapping. Thinking about that, Neville. It's a good thing he was put in Gryffindor. I think the Hat knew, but he probably, him being as clumsy as he was, didn't have the rhythm to do it, so he probably would have been doused every other day, or at least once a day, from the vinegar, which would have eaten up a lot of his time, and probably not been too great. But after the barrels allow you in, you actually go down a sloping earthy hole, kind of into like a badger's den. You actually come out in a low-ceilinged room, with wood furniture, patchwork quilts, honey and earth tones, so it's very like earthy. There are plants and ferns everywhere. In the common room, you have there are round windows on the wall, and outside these windows, you are actually like eye level with like the ground of Hogwarts. So very much earthy and denny, and like if you look at Professor Sprout, the head of Hufflepuff, very herbology. Or herbalistic? Herbalistic. Let's go with that one. The last interesting fact about the Hufflepuff Common Room is one that, kind of threw me at first, because I was trying to figure out off the top of my head if it was ever mentioned if these were anywhere else, but I know that they're supposed to be in the castle, so it being in the Hufflepuff Common Room doesn't, make too much not sense, but the fact that it's only in the Hufflepuff Common Room kind of throws me, so I guess I should tell you what I'm thinking about. There's actually a portrait of Helga Hufflepuff in the Hufflepuff's common room, and it's toasting them. It can toast them with the goblet that she's known for, so Hufflepuff's cup or Hufflepuff's goblet, whichever one you want to go with. But it's sitting in, it's in the common room, whereas when you go into the Ravenclaw common room, I guess you got the bust of Ravenclaw, but you don't have a portrait. It's never mentioned that Gryffindor's portrait's in there. I mean, with it being a full-blown portrait, would that mean you could talk to Helga and she could give you advice like the headmasters do, or like interact with it like Sir Cadogan chasing you down the corridor, or calling everybody a scurvy dog and challenging them? But all the founders are supposed to be somewhere in Hogwarts, it's really interesting to know that this one's here. I might have to look in to see where the other ones are, but that might be for a later video. But that was a quick dive today into the lore of Harry Potter, or I guess the what does Hufflepuff common room look like, since we've seen the other ones. Does this make sense to you? I mean, the whole layout very much made sense to me, especially with another theory that I have bouncing around my head. Are there any other Harry Potter questions that you guys have? I know I have quite a few. If you do, leave a comment down below, and I will definitely look at them, reply to them, and I mean, I might even come out with a video about some of them if they, like, challenge me enough, or challenge me in a way that I can actually find some sort of, like, enough to make a video on. If it's something, like, fairly, like, limited, that they don't actually have a lot of background on, I mean, hey, this is my opinion, bye! That'd be the quickest video ever. But, for more Harry Potter videos and, you know, Pokemon and whatever else we do here, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and like down below. I'm Kenny, I'll see you next time. Peace!